Hi, namaste. Thank you for joining me. Today we are going to do a practice that focuses on strength, stability, and body awareness so we can see all of the things our body can do and work towards. Join me at the top of your mat. We're going to inhale our arms up, maybe do a slight back bend, and exhale with a fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and come into plank, and come all the way down to your belly, and then we're going to come up into a baby cobra, and then come back down, and back into downward facing dog, and stay here for just 1 or 2 breaths, and then come down to your hands and knees. Now we are going to do cat-cow to warm up our spine a little bit and get some blood and movement flowing. Inhale and exhale. Nice. And now we're going to go into frog pose. So we're going to come to our feet. We're going to have just mainly our toes down. And we're going to have our hands down too. So this is helping with our feet and our legs. Nice. And now we're going to sit back onto our bum. And we're going to come up into boat. You can come here. You can hold your legs up a little bit with your hands if you want, or you can put your hands forward, whichever feels best for you. Today we're going to be focused on all possible modifications, so I'm going to be doing it like this today. Nice, and hold it as long as you can. If you need to let go of the pose before I do, that is totally fine. No worries there. Now we're going to go into river. So we're going to stay on our bum. Our feet are going to be flat this time. And we're going to start with our hands here and come up and then come down and back up. And we'll do this a few more times. Last one. Nice. And now we are going to go into star. So we're going to come up and we're going to stand with our feet a little bit wider than hips distance, and we're going to put our arms up out at the sides too. You can get a good stretch here if you do it. If you reach, you can reach. Go ahead and release. Now we're going to come down with our feet hip distance, and we're going to go into flamingo. So pick one foot and bring it up towards your bum, and then grab it with your hand. You can always hold on to something if you need to for more balance. This is really good stretch for right here, and it also works on balance. And release, and now we're going to switch sides. So whatever side you didn't do, go ahead and do now. Don't forget to breathe. If you get a little wobbly, that's okay too. That happens to me when I don't keep my focus on one point. Now we're going to go into triangle. So pick one of your feet and put them forward. Bring this one about hips distance, maybe a little bit more, but it's still going to be pointed more towards the front. And you're going to bring the opposite arm up of the foot that's in front and bring it down. And bring this arm up if you can. If not, you can just have it resting on your hip or on something to hold on to, because this is getting into some balance as well. And go ahead and come up and then switch. And remember, opposite hand to the leg that is in front, and then come down And you can put this up, or you can have it, you can even come down if you need to, or on your hip, whichever is most comfortable for you. Go ahead and come back up. And now we are going to go into our tree pose. We're going to do this modified as well. There's multiple ways you can do this. We're going to do it with just the heel of our foot coming up and touching right above our ankle. And we're going to bring our hands prayer mode and right at our heart center and set our focus, because this does have to do with balance again. And go ahead and switch. Do the opposite leg than you did before. Remember to keep your focus on one point to help you with your balance. And now go ahead and release the pose. Now face the top of your mat. We're going to go into our airplane mode, and we're going to do it modified as well. So pick a foot to bring behind you, and then come down. And again, you can hold on to something if you need to. Come back up, switch legs, go to the opposite one than you did before, and go ahead and hinge forward again. Great job, great job. Now we're going to go into eagle. We're going to do this modified as well. So we're going to bring one foot and cross it over, and then the same leg that's crossed over, we're going to bring the opposite one and bend it, bring this one over, and then have our fingertips touch our palm. And I'll show you on the side for the other way. So the opposite foot than what you did before crosses over, and then the opposite arm bends first, bring it over, cross it like that. Amazing. And now we're going to come to the top of our mat for our final mountain pose. Inhale your arms up, touch your palms together, bring them down, and be proud of yourself today for doing this practice to gain more stability, more balance, and body awareness. I hope to see you again. Namaste.